Welcome to Rockville.
We got a special treat for you today. Jeremy Flory from Factory Flory Racing came to share with us his one of the last factory Suzuki race bikes ever made. It's a JGR 450 made for Chad Reed. Is that correct?
That's correct, yep.
Without further ado, check this out. Oh! Is this an angel singing? It smells, I wish I had smell-o-vision. What is in this thing? It smells fantastic.
Pro 6.
Pro 6? Man, that smells good. Let's get her unloaded and go over the spec sheet on this because it's an actual, true factory bike. Guys, pardon the interruption, but August 29th, that's it, man. We're running out of time. It's right around the corner. We're going to be pulling the ticket to this 2025 Gas 450 Factory Edition that we loaned to Justin BARCIA and rode it at Southwick. It's got 3 hours on the time meter from what he rode it and I rode it. It's signed by Justin BARCIA. It includes a set of his riding gear. And there's $10 at KaplanCycles.com. Go get your ticket. Someone's going to win. Might as well be you. Guys, no bullshit. This is legit the most trick bike we've ever had here at the museum. As far as a factory race bike goes, this is, I have Dowdy's and Henry's factory bikes from the 98 series. And I have, what else do we have in there? We have, Damon Bradshaw's. We have Damon Bradshaw's bike and Robbie Knievel's bike, but this is Chad Reed's, a replica, exact replica. Take it away. Tell us a little bit about this thing, starting with the frame, because it blew my mind when you showed me that.
So this frame, it's basically a stock frame. They ran the stock frames, no VIN numbers on these bikes. I did have, when it was built, Lee McCullum built this bike.
Check this out.
Through JGR, and it has the VIN number on it. And Lee stamped it JGR, LM for Lee McCullum, 19 for the year, Chad Reed 22.
How cool is that, man? And it is bristling with titanium and unobtainium from front to back. Tell us about, start at the front, talk about the brake system.
So this is basically what they did is they took a build sheet. They got a build sheet from round 9 in Detroit Supercross Triple Crown. And they went to JGR, Lee McCullum went to JGR and took every piece off the shelf and built the exact bike that Chad would be racing that day.
And you have the exact,
I have the build sheet with it to potential buyers or who was interested. I do have the build sheet, but these hubs are Works Suzuki hubs.
How much a piece are these hubs?
When they bought them, they were about $3,000 a piece.
A piece, guys. That's $6,000 for 2 hubs. So no, you can't buy it for $8,000.
one piece magnesium, Works spokes. It's got the Nissan caliper with the Works Masters.
Look at that caliper. Spectacular.
We waited over a year for the suspension. This was actually, they had 3 sets left that we had to open the books back up at JGR to have show or release them. It took over a year. You just can't get them. It's not available to the public.
So is it AK or is this actual work?
Oh, that's Works. That's
not even AK. It's above AK. So what's the set of suspension like this run?
You put a price on it. When they bought it back in the day and they did it, probably 50, 60, 80 grand.
And the triple clamps?
The triple clamps are in-house machined at JGR. JGR did a lot of their own machining because they have the NASCAR side, so they were able to do a lot of CNC machining on all the specialty parts. Even the clutch bracket, they reroute the clutch bracket and the clutch cable, which is Works Suzuki.
Wow.
And it makes the clutch a lot easier to pull, a lot better feel.
And then the special about the controls up here that Chad
it's got a GET ECU that's been tuned by Dean Baker, who is the Suzuki guru with the motors. The levers are Chad Reed's, basically shaved down to what he likes, billet aluminum.
So these are billet levers?
Yeah.
That's insane.
If you pull back this over here, you'll actually see the billet part where they make them right down here. It's all billet machined.
Nothing cast on this bike, huh?
No. Everything's titanium. Everything's pretty much...
So all the hardware on this bike is all titanium?
Every piece is titanium, yep. And even the rear shock, like they Kashima the outside, but if you look at the inside, they leave it raw.
Wow.
Like the body on it's raw.
I wonder why they do that.
Just heat. That's not really for show.
Check it out. They
Show.
just Kashima coated the outside so it looks factory, but the inside's not coated. What's the scoop with that shock?
That is the real deal A-Kit, Beyond A-Kit Pro Shock.
Wow. And the subframe?
Subframe, I believe, is lowered 5 millimeters.
Yeah.
It's got the Works airbox.
Yeah.
The Chad Reed throttle body, the modifications done to it. It's got titanium and billet lower arms,
Yeah.
the knuckles. Everything's magnesium, titanium, billet. The swing arm, Chad liked his bikes really stiff, so they cut a hole. It's tough to see with the sticker, but they cut a hole and they welded a rod in there to stiffen it up.
So how do you, so you can't access,
No, it's welded shut.
Wow.
It's just for stiffness
wow.
through the Supercross.
So those pegs, what's the scoop with that? It looks like it's made out of...
Those are 100% titanium pegs. The only weld on them is right across that you can see right there. They're machined out of a block of titanium on the CNC.
And the brake lever too, right?
Yep, that's a Works brake lever. Tough to get your hands on them.
So this is trickier than what Kenny rode at Unadilla this weekend, right?
I believe so. It's got a lot of parts that you can't physically get anymore. JGR made a lot of in-house parts, and once they're gone, they're gone. The brakes, they would run the stock calipers and the stock master, but they put all titanium hardware in there with the pistons and everything. You can see it from the backside. You can usually see the titanium pistons right in the back.
That's not something that's ready,
All drilled
available
out
to the
in
public,
here.
is it, Jeremy?
No, you can't get this stuff.
And the rear hub?
The rear hub's the same as the front. Works Suzuki. Even if you look at the rotor bolts, they went oversized with the actual head on the rotor bolts.
Wow.
The
Yeah.
titanium instead of having little 8 millimeter heads.
Yeah, those look beefy. I wonder what this weighs compared to a stock one with all this titanium on here.
It's got to weigh, at least with the exhaust, and I mean, it's got magnesium covers on the engine. It's got
Is that
the Works
exhaust titanium
transmission.
too?
Full titanium exhaust, yep.
Even the front part?
Yep.
What does it weigh?
Next to nothing.
What's a pipe like that cost?
It's expensive because those are custom made from Yoshi for JGR. They have the bungs welded into the front so they could run all the diagnostics. But they're specially tuned with the baffles inside for Supercross versus outdoors.
So obscenely expensive carbon fiber and titanium exhaust, titanium pegs. All the bolts are titanium. Are the axles titanium too?
No, they didn't run titanium axles. They're too brittle. So
Okay.
they actually ran like the titanium axle nuts
Yeah.
and adjusters, but they ran beefed up axles.
What about the heart of this beast?
The heart is a full JGR race motor.
That's what they're known for, right?
That's what they're known for, yep. It's got magnesium cases. It's got their Works head, webcams, all degreed out. Anything you can imagine done to a porting, polishing.
So those are Works cases or not even stock cases?
No, they have, and it's got the Works bottom end and everything in it.
So
it's got the
legal
Works
for
transmission.
AMA racing?
Yep.
You can do that?
It's got Works transmission in it.
What's the claim rule? Can you is that still in effect where you could buy a bike?
That's, I think, what Loretta's.
Oh, it's just right.
Yeah, it's not for the AMA.
You're not buying the factory bikes, huh?
No. But you can even see, like, up here, they put the titanium neck in it, the T.
The first thing I noticed when I saw the radiators is I was like, this bike looks like it's never been ridden. And in fact, it never has,
It
right?
never has, nope. I've never ridden this bike. I've started it, but I've never ridden it.
So how did you order it from JGR like this? Or how
When
did you...
JGR went out of business, I became very good friends with the gentleman, Paul, who was in charge of selling the parts off for the team. And he also owns Armored Graphics, who did all the graphics for all the JGR bikes and the wraps of the vehicles on a lot of the teams. So this is actually Chad Reed's graphics, the way he would run them. The matte finish, everything is exactly how it would be run.
Wow.
So he was able to, when Coy was alive, he was able to convince Coy to build a couple bikes, and this was the last one that they built.
Yeah.
And unlike the other bikes, they would put kind of just parts together on the bikes and make it a Works bike, but this was built off of Chad Reed's spec bike of what he would race.
So this was the exact recipe that Chad used.
If Chad was going to go to the race, this was the bike he was going to race.
How did he do on it that year?
He got third place.
Pretty damn good. Check this out. Look at the JE pistons. Webcam shafts, Racer Elite, JGR engraved. That's a custom factory cylinder
Yep, that's
head, right?
the JGR cylinders. Yep, they custom engrave them.
Wow. Are these titanium engine mounts too?
Yep, titanium engine mounts. They actually made their own engine mounts. So the upper mounts right here, usually the RMZs are full triangle and they're thin. JGR made their own hourglass and they're thicker. So it allows a lot more flex in the chassis.
You must have been very tempted to ride this thing, weren't you?
Yes.
Is this Kashima coating?
That is, that's a Thai nitride.
Look at this, man. It looks spectacular. It's like purple on one angle, blue on the other.
The shock shaft has the same coating on it.
Just ridiculous. This is literally a dream bike.
This is for a collector who wants to have the best of the best that's not available to the public.
Wow. Well, too bad Chip's only collecting Hondas because he would have been writing a check for this bad boy for sure. So, wow. Just a spectacular piece. How many horsepower do you figure it's putting down?
I don't know. The Supercross settings, they didn't really go after horsepower. They went after torque.
Yeah.
And I know when I'm talking to Dean Baker, who built the motors for him, basically the motors are exactly the same. For Supercross and outdoors, they would just degree the cams a little bit differently. But I can tell you one thing. I have one of their heads on my bike, and it makes, at the rear wheel with just the head and a little bit of tuning, about 58 horse.
Wow. So this is definitely north of 60.
Yeah, I believe it'd probably be, yeah.
They got to get the whole shot. They can't win if they don't get the whole shot, right?
Nope. You can see how low they set the whole shot devices because Lee put the whole shot device on this one with the titanium bracket that goes underneath the fork guard so they don't rip the fork guard right off.
Look at that, huh? Great. Wow, you got to really work at getting that one down, huh?
Yeah. But JGR also had their own in-house carbon fiber person that made all the skid plates and the rotor
What
guides.
happened? What happened with them going out of business?
They just had a fallout with Suzuki.
Oh, so they're still in business. They just don't.
JGR has only the NASCAR side now.
Oh, okay.
This was Coy Gibbs's little.
There's a lot more money in NASCAR, anyways, isn't there?
There's a lot more money in NASCAR.
So this is like a pet project for them.
Yeah, they lost some money with the whole deal, but
seems like Suzuki's lost more than JGR's probably. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean those guys, they had the best. Bundy from JGR ported the cylinder on my CR500, and it's nasty. And I've ridden everybody's porting. Those guys really know what they're doing.
Well, you can ride it if you want.
This one? Yeah, here's a bike that'll rip your house right off the foundation. You know what? I'm a little sad to say it's faster than my CR500. Tell them why this is the hottest new bike on the
80
market
horsepower today. Out of the box. It's got a 2-year warranty, battery and motor. It'll definitely rip the house right off the foundation.
Man, that's insane. All the big four don't offer any warranty on their dirt bikes. Take it and scram. You got to sign a form that says
if it blows up in the parking lot, you're on your own, not with Stark.
If you can't afford 14 grand for this bike, 10 bucks. You got a lousy 10 bucks. Don't be a cheapskate. Go to kaplancycles.com, pull out that wallet, have a couple less beers tonight, and you got it covered, okay? You could win this bad boy.
10 bucks for a chance to win, kaplancycles.com. All proceeds go to the New England Motorcycle Museum Continuation Fund.
God bless America. Yeah. I can ride this bike. Yeah. You gonna let me ride it?
No, let's try.
Hell yeah. Are you sure? You're not gonna have the hairy nubs on the rear tire anymore? Well, we got to make sure it runs right for the prospective new buyer. Get my helmet. Thanks to Factory Flory Racing, I'm getting to ride Chad Reed's factory race bike. This is the first time that the bike's ever been ridden. It has just 3 heat cycles. It's brand new. It was built at JGR to the same exact spec sheet as his factory bike for 2019. So a bike like this is probably worth north of 6 figures. Absolutely insane.
How was it? Oh my God, unbelievable. I can't. Bill's turn.
Spill Benito. Check out Vernon crew online. Hit up one of Phil's events for sure if you can. It's so easy to go fast on that bike. It's gotta be over 60 foot. It's gotta be. I don't give a shit what you say. The Stark's not gonna give you the buzz this thing does. Holy moly. Between the smell of the fuel and the bouncing off the rev limiter, total insanity. The word I was looking for was linear. It has the most linear power curve of any motorcycle I've ever ridden. This has got to be the best 450 I've ever ridden. I can't think of any that have come close.
How was it?
Insane. All you Suzuki haters can suck it. What an actual natural high I'm on right now. My hands were shaking a little bit when I got done riding it. It's an absolute freaking certified factory unobtainium rocket ship. This is the real deal. There are no production parts on this bike. If there are, they're highly modified, bristling with titanium and factory works parts, from the hubs to the works above A-kit Showa suspension. And the way it just, the power band is so linear from right off idle. You can just blooper wheelie up the driveway, or you can hold it bouncing off the rev limiter, but it's linear and seamless. There's no flat spots anywhere. The guys at JGR who built this are the best in the industry. Spectacular piece. Jeremy, tell us a little bit about some other cool features like all these signatures on here.
Yep, the signatures, Lee McCollum, who's Mr. Suzuki. He's the one that built the bike. He knows Suzuki's better than anybody. J-Bone, Jeremy Albrecht. I mean, he was with Pro Circuit, Carmichael, everybody. Dean Baker, who is their in-house motor guy. He builds all the motors, tunes all the motors. He makes the most horsepower out of them. My buddy over at Armored Graphics, Paul, he kind of put the whole deal together with Coy, got the blessing from everybody, and here's the bike.
Man, it must be nice to have connections like that at the factory level where you can just order up your own factory bike, huh?
Well, you know,
that's pretty cool.
In this industry, it's all about how you treat people. You treat them right. And,
yes.
And, you know, it goes a long ways.
So your business, if you're in New England or even farther away, Factory Floor Racing now gives you a factory level motorcycle prep. If you're a busy guy like I am running a business, you don't have time to get your bike dialed in, you can drop it off Monday morning with Jeremy and he'll go through the whole thing top to bottom, whatever it needs. Grease the linkage, do the air filter, tune it up, rebuild the engine. He's a world-class mechanic, so anything you need done, just go to Factory Floor Racing, Google him. He's on Instagram, Facebook. Where else can they find you, Jeremy?
That's pretty much it. They can always contact me, 401-486-6933.
We also do dyno tuning, full bike builds, and washing, detailing, graphic seat covers, pretty much everything. It's all right here in his business card. So if you want to get a hold of him, if you're in New England, you better sign up fast though, because he's running out of time. He's got enough riders now that he can only take a few more. He's going to have to expand his shop.
Yep.
Like we stopped taking new clients a little while ago. We have over 10,000 clients that have bought bikes. So unless you purchased a bike here from us, we're not taking people off the street. So Jeremy's dance card's filling up fast. So, and this one is being sold to raise some funds for his shop expansion and some other projects he's working on. It's got a total ride time now of maybe 8 minutes of us riding around here.
Yeah.
It's a brand new, legit works bike. What a machine. Let's take a selfie and see what I could do on it. Maybe for a couple laps anyways, until I get vicious arm pump. But a bike this good makes it easier to go fast. No doubt about it. And if you don't get the whole shot, well, look in the mirror. You're on a full works bike. If you can't whole shot in this, it is what it is. Why is a clutch pull like butter on this thing compared to a stock 450?
So they have a different setup on the bracketry. Usually the cable mounts here, comes down an angle to the actuator arm. This is a Works Suzuki cable, which you can't even get anymore. That's the Works Suzuki bracket mount that now mounts on the case. So what it does is it changes the routing of the cable, makes it easier, and then they have titanium actuator arms with different leverage arms that you can put on there to basically tune in the feel that you want, how light you want it, how tight you want it, where you want it to grab. Those arms are all interchangeable.
Guys, if you have any questions about this bike, give us a call. Junior will help you out. Like I said, we can ship this anywhere in the world for you. If you're a serious collector, this one's in the high roller section, so no, we're not gonna sell it for $8,000. It's going to be a big money bike. I'm not exactly sure. I got to talk to Jeremy, but this is a legit factory race bike that's never been ridden, built specifically for Chad Reed to his exact specifications. Only available now thanks to Jeremy at Factory Flory Racing. And again, if you want your bike tuned like a factory rider's bike, hit him up on Facebook or Instagram. He will take care of you. Factory Flory Racing. Jeremy, you made my day. I was shocked when you said, do you want to ride this?
Hey,
I was like,
you only live once.
Hell yes. I couldn't say fast enough, but what a rush that is. Total linear power, and it's I'd love to put it on a dyno. It's got to be in the mid 60s, maybe 70 horse. The thing's a monstrosity.
Stops as good as it goes.
Yes, yeah. You can't buy these brakes. Thanks for watching. God bless America.